Hey guys, it's me coming back with another video, and this is gonna be something a little bit different. So I feel like I did a video like this before, but I just don't know what it was called. I know it was something about like motherhood and stuff, but I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but I've always been off and on about having kids and everything just because I'm not really good with kids. Like, I don't, okay, so I haven't really been, I rarely grew up around kids, and I was just mostly more grown up around animals. So it's like, for me with kids, it's just like, I don't know what to do, especially if the kid's like not mine. Like, I just don't know what to do because I don't want to, I don't want to, come out mean sometimes or just, think that, everything that they're doing is wrong, even though they're, just kids, but I just don't, I've just been an animal person, and now since I have a boyfriend, and obviously he wants to have kids in the future, it just puts me in a spot where now, do I actually want to have kids, or is motherhood not in me? Obviously, we don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but if I do decide, if God is willing to give me a chance at motherhood, I definitely want to be prepared. Obviously, I don't have any kids right now. I have 0 kids. The only kids I have is my cats, and that's it. And they can be a handful. Isn't that right, Kayleen? You can be a handful. Anyways, so yeah. Okay, so before I get into the topic, first, a couple weeks ago, I was literally being obsessed with cats, or kittens. I wanted another one so bad, but obviously I know I can't have another one. But I feel like that kind of switched. I mean, I still want another kitten and everything, but then it switched over to have it, me wanting to have a kid. Just because, okay, so it was this past weekend. I'm not gonna get into too much detail because obviously there's ears around. So this past weekend I seen a child that was literally being so disrespectful. The child she's not even a teenager yet. I don't even think she's older than 10. She's probably 8 or 9, one of those two. Anyway, sorry, my sister was in the room. Anyways, so like I said, she probably isn't even 10. She's younger. She was being so disrespectful. She was cursing, like no child should be cursing at the age that she is. It's every time you talk to her, or to it was a girl. Every time you talk to her, she's always getting sassy back, or being a brat or being disrespectful back, and it's I'm trying to talk to you, and it's she's anyways, and that kind of opened up my eye a little bit, or a lot maybe, just knowing that if I ever had a kid, I would not be having my child talk like that, or be cursing or being disrespectful. I would not be having, my child would not ever be acting like that. Is she okay? So I know every kid has their stage, but how hers was, oh my god. Even the parent, they did nothing about it. It's they don't even care, at all. And it's an eye-opener because you get to see how some parents treat their kids and everything. There are these good parents that are they're teaching their kids right from wrong. They're putting effort into wanting them to have a good life and like to be nice and polite and everything. And then you have these other, okay, judgment for each own. I'm just like stating the facts. And then, so no hate towards like any mom or dad or anything. The way you treat your kids is the way you treat them. Hopefully it's in the bestest way possible. But then, okay, so back to what I was saying. And then you have these other parents that literally do not care about their kids. They don't care what they do. They don't care how they act. They just don't care. And then obviously there are probably some parents like in the middle where they do care but they don't. Like there's these middle parents. So it's like I said, you're like seeing how different parents treat their kids and how they raise them. It's just like so different, and obviously parents have different ways of disciplining their kids or teaching their kids and stuff like that. But so whenever I have a kid, however I want to teach them and teach them like and treat them and everything is the best way possible. Obviously, you want to be their friend, but obviously there's a boundary where you being a friend and being the parent, you know? So, it's like, so basically what I'm saying is, obviously when the time comes, I'm gonna teach my kid everything, like, so I feel like, okay, so I'm probably gonna have to like talk to my boyfriend about this because obviously he's gonna be the father, but my boyfriend does curse and everything. So I feel like whenever we have kids and everything, I know it's probably gonna be hard on him, but I don't want him to like. He does not like curse 24/7, but he does curse. But like whenever the kids are around, I just don't want him to like curse all the time, just because I don't want him or the child picking that word up and everything and thinking it's okay to use it when obviously it's not. So yeah. Anyways, obviously I have this image I have this image of what I want to teach my child and everything. And obviously in the beginning, I don't know how the pregnancy is gonna be, but I know it's probably gonna be stressful and frustrating and all this. And obviously it's gonna have its good times, like obviously when the baby kicks and everything is gonna be magical. But anyways, obviously to go through pregnancy and then labor comes. I do not know how I'm gonna act with labor. It's probably gonna hurt like crap. It's probably gonna be way worse than getting a tattoo. Which I'm probably gonna know because I definitely want to get a tattoo, but I just don't know when. But I do want to get a tattoo. But yeah, anyways, obviously I don't know if I'm gonna go to labor, because with my mom, she went to labor, but she never like pushed me out. She had to have a C-section, so they had to basically cut her open and take me out. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to have a C-section or if I'm just gonna have like actual labor, you know. And then obviously that's when the whole journey starts, and I've been thinking about if I'm wanting to breastfeed or just do formula. Obviously there's different sides, like pros and cons for each, but I think oh my gosh, I'm sorry if my dad's big mom. But anyways, like I said, there's pros and cons on both sides of breastfeeding and formula. What I'm thinking is I don't know. I might just do formula just because I don't know. I've been off and on about certain things. Like 1 minute I would like to breastfeed, but on the other hand, it's like I'd rather do formula just because obviously for some parents it's gonna be easy to nurse out in public, but I feel like for me, I don't know how it's gonna be, and also you have to like pump milk and everything, and it's like I feel like that's gonna be like confusing for me. So I feel like I might as well. I feel like formula is better, but also with its benefits, like if everyone's like formula feeding the baby, it's like you'll have that bond, but you won't have the special bond that you would have if you breastfeed, because obviously you're getting the baby's getting closer to you, to the mom, which is the mom and everything like that. So I don't know. I'm still debating on that. And then obviously there's toys and everything. Like it's just a whole shebang. And then obviously the newborn stage, the infant stage, and the toddler phase, and then the child phase, and the preteen, the regular teen, and the adult. It's like so much. But yeah, I obviously everyone says, or some people, my dad says, wait to have a kid because obviously kids can change your life, and obviously they are, or they're going to, because then if you have a child, all your priorities is definitely on that child or on your kid and everything. So obviously, yeah, I'm gonna wait to have a kid because I'm not financially stable to have a baby, and also I don't have a place of my own or with my boyfriend. I'm debating. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I have no idea where I left off because I had to pause because I felt like my dad was being loud. So I was just like, I'm gonna pause this until he's done. But anyways, so just to sum it up, I want to try to be the best mom I can to my future child if I ever do have one. And yeah, so I actually had a dream last night that I was a mom. I was a mom to a son. I have no idea what his name was, but sometimes the dreams actually kind of do come true. Like with like some moms, or yeah, some moms. I feel like some of them has dreams about what their child's gonna like the gender and everything. And I had a son, so I'm like, is my first child gonna be am I gonna have a boy or a girl first? Obviously, we won't know because I'm not pregnant yet. I'm probably not gonna be for a very long time. Because what I was thinking about doing is obviously, since finding a place on my own is gonna be very hard and very expensive, I'm just gonna wait to get a place on my place with my boyfriend, unless we just take over his place that he's staying at now, and he's like rebuilding everything and stuff. So yeah, unless we keep that place, after I save up for another car, or after I save up for a new car, after I save up for a new car, I'm gonna start saving up for my future child. Obviously saving up for whatever I need to, basically whatever I need. Like diapers, clothes, crib. I do want to get a monitor for his or her room, obviously when they sleep in their own room. But I don't know how long your baby should be sleeping in your room, but I think maybe for 6. Hold on. How long should your baby sleep in your room for? Ideally, your baby should sleep in your room with you, but alone in a crib, bassinet, or other structure designed for infants for at least 6 months, and if possible, up to 1 year. Okay, so basically I was right. Like 6 months to a year. But what I'm thinking is with my child, I think I just want them to sleep in our room for like 6 months, and then for the other 6 months we're like I want to train him or her to be in their own room and stuff, but obviously I definitely want to put a monitor in there just in case. And then yeah. Anyways, sorry, I'm like babbling on. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video for you guys. I don't know why, but in one of my past videos I said that if you guys wanted me to make a video about how I would like teach my child and everything, like motherhood wise, I would, but I don't know, most of you guys don't really comment on my stuff, so I just made it. Even I'm making this also for myself, just so I can, if I remember, I can come back onto this video and and just like recap on what I am saying and stuff. And yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna end this video because I definitely don't want it to be too long. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give a big thumbs up. Comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.